There once was a bright and lively farm filled with animals, laughter, and the sound of hard work every day. Among all the animals lived a beautiful racehorse, strong, fast, and admired by everyone who saw him run. The farmer often called him his pride and joy, his greatest champion, the heart of the entire farm. In a small corner of that same farm lived a plain, quiet little pig who had no medals, no fame, and no cheers. But between the proud horse and the humble pig, a gentle and honest friendship slowly began to grow. The pig didn't admire the horse for his trophies, but for his kind heart and brave spirit that never gave up. One morning during training, the horse slipped badly on the wet ground and fell with a painful cry. The farmer ran as fast as he could and called the vet, but the horse couldn't move or even lift his head. Hours passed in silence, and when the vet returned, his face was serious and his voice soft with worry. "If he can't stand by sunrise," the vet said sadly, "we'll have to end his pain for good." The little pig overheard those words and felt his heart beating faster with fear and love. Without thinking, he rushed to the stable and stood beside his friend who lay weak and broken. "Please, my friend, get up," the pig cried. "Don't give up now. I'm here with you. I won't leave." All through the long, cold night, the pig stayed by his side, whispering softly, hoping and praying. When the first rays of morning light touched the stable floor, the horse finally began to move. His legs trembled, his body shook, but somehow, with great effort, he stood up again, alive and breathing. The pig squealed with joy as the farmer came running, shouting, "He's alive! Our champion is back!" Yet everyone knew deep inside their hearts it was the small, plain pig who had saved the day. Days later, the horse recovered fully and went on to win a grand race in the big city. The farmer proudly held the shining trophy and said, "We'll celebrate tonight like never before." Back on the farm, the pig ran happily to greet his friend, excited to share in his joy and success. But then, he froze in fear when he heard the farmer shout, "Let's cook the pig for the feast tonight." The pig turned to the horse for help, hoping for a kind word or a look of friendship and care. But the horse, wearing his new medal, looked away coldly and said, "I have more important things to do." The pig's heart shattered, but he remembered his own words, "Be strong, don't ever give up." Gathering all his strength, he pulled hard against the ropes until they snapped and he broke free. He ran through the open gate as the angry farmer jumped on the horse and began to chase him. The sound of hooves thundered through the forest as the chase grew wild and fast. Suddenly, there was a fallen tree across the path. The horse tried to jump, but crashed hard to the ground. The farmer was thrown off and landed roughly, groaning in pain and shock as the horse cried out. With shaking hands, the farmer raised his gun, tears in his eyes, ready to end the horse's pain. From the bushes, the pig saw everything. Fear filled him, but friendship gave him the courage to act. He charged out with all his might and hit the farmer, knocking the gun from his hands. The gun fired accidentally, and the bullet struck the farmer's own foot. He screamed in pain. Limping and shouting, the farmer ran away, leaving the horse helpless and crying in the forest. The horse looked at the pig and said weakly, "I don't deserve your friendship. You saved me again. Why?" The pig gently touched the horse's nose and said, "Because real friendship never ends. It forgives and believes. I helped you not for who you were,
but for who you can still become." Tears rolled down the horse's face. "Please forgive me," he whispered with a trembling voice. "I already have," said the pig kindly. "Now it's time for you to forgive yourself." As sunlight filtered through the trees, the pig turned toward the open forest, his path to freedom. Before leaving, he looked back and said, "Take care, my friend. Life gives us second chances. Use yours." The horse watched in silence as the little pig disappeared among the tall trees and golden light. For the first time, he truly understood what loyalty and forgiveness really meant. True strength is not in power or beauty, but in a heart that can love, forgive, and stay kind. Real courage is not revenge or pride, but the choice to show compassion even when you are hurt. Because forgiveness, not anger, is what truly sets us free. Thanks for watching.